And the pitcher who will start game one of this series is left-hander Yusei Kikuchi.
So Yusei pitched against the Orioles last time out, and they surrendered 3 home runs in that outing.
Ryan McKenna to oppose him in the leadoff spot. McKenna will pop one up. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. sprinting back from first. He cannot make the play, and McKenna's not stopping at 1. On his way to second, and Guerrero's throw skips away. It is a leadoff bloop double for Ryan McKenna, and the hit streak in an unusual fashion is extended to 6 instantly.
So 1 out, man at second, and now it's going to send up Santander.
And a ground ball here is through the middle. Santander makes an instant impact in Toronto as McKenna dashes home from second. And the Orioles, after being shut out in the first 8 innings and perfect gamed in the first 8 innings yesterday, have a first inning run on 2 hits.
That's what I'm talking about.
And he got him. Swinging a foul tip. First strikeout of the night for Kikuchi. 2 down.
Kyle Bradish making his 14th start of the year. Beginning of the season was good for him. First 3 starts were solid. He ran into some trouble after that. Spent some time on the IL with a sore shoulder, but since coming back, he has been good. He's worked at least 5 innings in all of his last 3 starts, and the ERA is 3.5.
And a nice ovation for Springer as he is back. You know, when he went on the IL, I don't know how many of us thought, Buck, he might be back in the minimum after the minimum 10 days, and it sounds like he'll DH for a few days, but even if he can just DH, and even if he's not 100%, he could certainly help this ball club.
No question about it.
As he muscles this one to McKenna in center. A few steps back, a lot more in, and Ryan is there for the first out.
Bottom of the second inning at Rogers Center. Orioles up 1-0 on Toronto. Bradish delivers.
And he gets Hernandez swinging on his sliders, so back-to-back swinging strikes on the slider for Bradish.
Well, that's the one he needs to get going. One of those 2 breaking balls he's going to need tonight.
First base runner for the Blue Jays is Matt Chapman to hit with a man on.
Clubs it into left field for a base hit. Boy, when he gets on top of a high fastball, it's got a sound to it when it comes off the bat.
That's a low fastball, and that's strike 3. Merrifield never saw it coming.
I'm not sure that's where Kyle Bradish wanted it, was low, but boy, you'll take it. He dots the outside part of the plate, so a first and third 2-out situation and a big punch out for Kyle Bradish.
Adley Rutschman at the plate.
And he got him with a slider right on the outside corner. 2 down.
Kikuchi's pitching with a lot of confidence. You can see it in his body language. He feels pretty good about what he's featuring so far in this game.
Fastball low. It's a 2-out walk for Santander. And it'll bring up the first in Ryan Mountcastle. 3 for 7 facing Kikuchi. He has had 2 home runs off of him.
Ooh. That's a high fly ball into left field. Gurriel is just stock still. That is absolutely walloped into the second deck by Ryan, who continues to be Ryan Mountcastle, the destroyer of Canadian worlds. His 16th of the season, his 3rd against Kikuchi, and it is a hearty and happy return to the lineup for Ryan Mountcastle.
And a leadoff walk for Jansen here in the 3rd.
Runner at first for George Springer.
There's a fair ball down the left field line for Springer. Jansen on his way to 3rd. He'll be held, and Springer into 2nd with a double.
George Springer is 3 for 5 against Kyle Bradish.
So he'll pass the baton as the bases are now loaded, and Lourdes Gurriel Jr. is coming to the plate. A guy who has had tremendous success in his career. The bases loaded, almost Pat Tabler-like numbers in his career. And a base hit into center field for Gurriel. Jansen in to score. Springer in to score. And Gurriel comes through with the bases loaded yet again.
Blue Jays down a run here in the 3rd inning.
Hot series for Jorge Mateo. Had 100% of the Orioles hits last night.
2-2 ground ball into the chest for Bichette. He recovers, slings to first, but it's a wild attempt. Mateo is safe after Guerrero tried to spin around and get the tag. There were Jays flailing everywhere trying to get the speedster, but he's aboard.
And the Orioles, you know, after Toronto scored a pair in the bottom half of the 3rd inning, they've immediately set something up here against Tyler Nevin, who said has swung it pretty well.
Nevin cracks one to short. Bichette staggers, throws. Safe! He is safe! He is ridiculously fast. And Vavra is safe at 3rd. There's no way in the world any human being should beat that play out. But Jorge Mateo once again tears up a baseball diamond.
Nevin at first, Vavra at third. So it's Ryan McKenna.
McKenna smokes one left center field. That will get past Tapia. That will score at least one run. Nevin to third and a stop sign. McKenna to second and a double-double night for him. Ryan McKenna in the leadoff spot with a major contribution, and the Orioles have scored 2 runs in 2 consecutive innings.
So for Rutschman, he switches to the left side for the first time this evening.
Rutschman high in the air. Tapia is camped underneath in center. Phillips, the pinch runner, is ready to pinch run home. McKenna will try to go second to third. He is in there safely.
And it's 6-2 for the Orioles. A sacrifice fly, Adley Rutschman.
2 walks and a base hit have loaded them up for the Orioles. Pitch to Vavra.
Vavra puts one in the air to short left. Mountcastle is at third. Gurriel is there. Mountcastle will test the arm. He's got to get in quickly. He does. He scored before Urias was tagged out at third.
So you can count 1 more run for the Orioles. They do not leave empty-handed here in the 5th as they plate 1. And it is 7-2 Orioles.
He's got 1 down in the 5th. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. supplied to left. 2-0 is drilled high and deep out to right center field. Back goes Santander at the wall. He leaps and he can't get it. It's off the top of the wall and gone. Opposite field home run for Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Number 24 on the season for Vladdy. Just hours after that lengthy hit streak came to an end, another one starts for Guerrero.
And 2 on with a 1 out. Bautista's going to get a visit from 3 of his teammates right now. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. coming to the plate.
Guerrero to shortstop. Mateo will go into the hole to second. Vavra to first. It is a game ender. A double play to seal the deal as the Orioles win 7-3, their 4th consecutive victory over the Blue Jays.